evening, guys. It's Karen, the tiddly painter. Going to be a real tiddly painter tonight. As I told you, we are having a Friday night out in lockdown. I am dressed up. I've got my tiara on. I've got my fizz. I've got my naked man. I'm ready for action. Okay, this is what we're painting tonight. I hope you've all got paint. I've got 2 yellows, white, black and red. I've only got red and yellow if you haven't got yellow ochre. If you've got yellow ochre, you don't need these 2 colours. If you haven't got yellow ochre, I'm going to show you how to make it in a second. You need water to keep your brushes in. You need 3 brushes. Big brush, middle brush, little brush. You need a dirty old cloth. Jamie's in watching. He's very excited about tonight. Okay, we're having pizza and everything afterwards, and it is Friends Friday. Friends Friday in our house means you watch Friends all night. It takes me back to the old days. Anyway, we've got a bit of a cloth going on just to clean our brushes, and we've got our painting ready to go.
We've improved the lighting after last night, if anyone can notice, if anyone thinks it's better.
Let us know if you think it's better. We were worried about it getting dark, so let us know what you think. Oh, I need my painty shirt. I've got to cover over my glad rags. Good idea, Jamie said. I think it is. Shh, you've got to be quiet.
Don't talk.
Right, there's my tonight's painty shirt. I've lost my new one. I'm sure it's around somewhere, but goodness knows where. Okay, going to start off having a little tipple. I hope you've all got a drink. I hope you're all going to join in properly. Perhaps not with the painting, just with the drinking. Anyway, let's see what happens. Here we go. Oh, what a delicious sound. Long time since I've had a glass of fizz with a naked man, but here we go. Oh, Amber's shocked. I've shocked my daughter. Oh, lovely. Yes, indeed, Jamie. Lovely. Right, I shall leave that there. Amber, could you stick that back in the fridge for me? Don't want it getting warm. Okay, right, we're going to start off doing our naked man. Here's next week's painting. Thursday, I think. Yeah, we're doing a kids one on Tuesday. Okay, there he is. Right, I'll talk you through it. Basically, I don't normally paint people. I have got a naked painting out in the studio. I will bring it in later. I normally do them charcoal, but I guess that you lot wouldn't have charcoal, so I've painted him in a charcoal sort of manner. So he looks a bit like a charcoal sketch. He's not. He's painted. Just because I thought that would be easier for this evening, really, than doing a charcoal drawing, which is what I'd normally do.
We've got some people using oil pastels and pencils and things like that as well, but...
Okay, anything. Just use anything. What I'm going to basically do is slap the background on and then talk you through an easy way to do the human body. Now, the human body is one of the hardest things to actually get right, and everyone knows what it should look like, so everyone can be very critical of it. But basically, I've thought up an easy way for us to do it today, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it this easy way. It's going to look really, really, really rubbish at first, but we are going to pull it together at the end like we always do. Okay, guys? So initially, bear with me. It is going to look very odd, but then we're going to pull it together and it's going to work, she said with great optimism. Look, I've got a dirty mark on here already.
Do you think, Mum, if you're using oil pastels, you should use maybe pencils to trace it out first then, or...?
Oil pastels, yes, Yeah, they're quite a tricky medium. I prefer chalk pastels. Oil pastels are quite nice if you mix them after you've done the painting with turpentine and put it on. It all sort of swirls into each other, becomes very loose and fun. But yeah, what I would do first, if I was using oil pastels, no, I think I would just go in with them. I think I would put the background on, and then I'll tell you when I'm using brown, you use the brown pastel, but do it with that.
And also, apparently Cassie and Susan are all set up, ready to go.
Oh, are they? Oh, hurrah! Where have you been, Cassie and Susan? Cheers. Oh, here it is. Cheers, guys. To Cassie and Susan. They're really regulars and I miss them. Okay, I don't know if Gemma's tuning in tonight, I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start off, we're going to slap the background on. You want a bit of yellow ochre. Oh gosh, I should show you how to make yellow ochre. I nearly forgot. Get your middle brush, a bit of your yellow.
Hold it up a little bit higher just for the camera.
A little bit of red. We're going to make orange. Perhaps a bit too orange. Might use a little bit more yellow in there. And then I'm going to put a tiny, and I'm talking tiny, bit of black in there. That might have been a wee bit too much black, as you can see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my yellow over there and mix a bit of this in. There we go. So I put far too much black in there, and you saw what happens, guys. I'm going to need a bit more yellow in there to make it there. I've got the yellow over there, Rhonda. Could you pass it over?
Yes. Ray is painting a naked Frenchman.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, Ray, I do like a naked Frenchman, as you know. Oh, what fun. Ray, a very old friend of mine, insisted we went to a nudist colony in France, Cap d'Agde, and there was lots of naked Frenchmen there. It was a good time. It was for a birthday, I couldn't refuse. Okay, so look, it's a similar sort of colour. You want that sort of murkyish yellow. I'm going to go in with my yellow ochre though. I might use a bit of that later. So I'm going to wet my brush, dry my brush. Want it quite wet though, guys, because we want quite a watery background on here because I want it to dry. I want it to dry quite quickly so we can get on with the drawing. So just slap it on, as always.
We're going in with a big brush here.
Yeah, big brush. And quite a lot of water because we want it quite thin.
Got some more jazzy music on today as well. More appropriate, we thought, for the painting in question.
Yeah, we're struggling with music, guys, because we're having to use uncopyrighted music.
I think this is the best so far.
I think this is the best so far. Amber sorted this one out. Now what's happened to my usual? Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties as always. I'll sort it out in a minute. What I'll do, oh no I can't. Right, just slap it on. I'll just hold it for now and I'll sort it out in a minute. I am going to show you all how to make an easel out of a cardboard box any day now.
She says again.
I know I keep saying that and I keep not doing that, but I am going to do that. Okay, so just splodge it on quite thin, guys, because we want it to dry. Keep remembering that. Keep slapping on water. How's Ray doing it? What's she using? Has she got any paints?
We'll find out.
There we are. So just slap it on any old way. Get it all covered. I'm going to do the sides, the top. and the bottom while I wait for you to catch up. Is Caroline watching?
Not sure, we'll have to see. Yeah, Ray has paint, apparently.
Oh, fabulous, Ray. Naked man. For Jamie. Well, I don't know if that's appropriate, really, Jamie. Okay. There we go. Slap it on, just a loose covering of the yellow ochre, just to give us a backdrop. Right, I'm going to actually sort my easel out now while you're all doing that.
Catherine Scott has asked if this will be available later on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, it should be.
Now, the reason that he's not totally naked, the reason that he's got his bottom covered, is that Facebook will not let me put naked bottoms on. I have tried before. They don't like it, do they, Amber? Didn't we get into trouble for that before, darling?
Yes.
We were going to do, for Valentine's Day, a naked couple cavorting. Now, it wasn't as bad as it sounds. It wasn't rude, really. But, no, they weren't okay with it, really. They weren't very happy for that sort of business going on. Has everyone got a drink?
Yeah, I got it very later.
Right, I hope everyone's enjoying it. Let me have a look at what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Up, up it.
Fabulous. Thumbs up when you're up to speed, guys. Sad face if you're not ready. Thumbs up if you're up to speed, sad face if you're not ready. What I'm going to do, while this is still wet, so you need to do it while it's still wet as well, is slide some yellow into this. So just slide it in, like this. Cassie and Susan, have you got paints? I know you've got brushes. Have you got paints? What are you doing? I am selling packs. They're very limited supply, and I don't know how long it's taken to get to people. I have posted some to a friend down south, and she still hasn't got them yet. That was with a Royal Mail. We are trying it with Hermes now to see how long that takes, because obviously we can't go out the house too far. We are doing local deliveries, and just leaving it at people's doors.
Yeah, the Hermes postage will have to be quite in advance because it is a bit slow at the minute.
Is it slower than the Royal Mail?
No, that's incredibly slow. Well, because Gina's not got her package yet.
No,
still,
she hasn't.
That's really bad. Although I think we got a thing today that said we can track it. Anyway, sorry.
Oh yeah, there is a way to track it. Can you find out and let her know?
Yes, I will do. It should be really good now.
Right, so I've just slid a bit of white in there. I want the sort of streaky look, so, you know, go for that. And I've just slid the white in while it's still wet, because I want it to sort of go into the yellow. But, yeah, I want it to sort of go in, but I want the odd white sort of streak. So you need to do that while it's still wet, guys. That's why I'm rallying on really quick.
So are you explaining the tiara at any point?
It's because it's Dress Up Friday. Dress Up Friday because we're all stuck in the house when none of us are dressing up. Of course I'm dressing up because I'm going on live stream. But we're all stuck in the house. We're not going out very much. Well, only to the supermarket or wherever. So I thought we could have Dress Up Friday. We'd have a little drink together and we'd dress up. And I've worn a tiara just to evoke the feeling of Dress Up Friday. And, you know, I think that'll be a fun thing for us to do. Every Friday, we dress up and do a painting.
Cassie, they have paint and easels. And wine, of course.
Well, hey, everyone needs the wine. It frees you up and makes you bolder.
You could say that.
I mean, I don't know how bold you want to be with this man, but never mind. We're going to put some little bits of black on this background, but later. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry. We're going to have to just leave it. Now, if we were on Zoom, could we see everyone? Does anyone know?
But I mean, I think there's 60 people watching, so I'm not sure how that would go. I think it would probably be it would make it a bit hard to view. Because you couldn't be looking at 60 people.
But if someone wanted to say anything, could they pop up and say something and then go away again? Do you think we should look into it? We have been thinking about looking into Zoom, but
I don't think there's an issue with this format.
And what is the lighting like?
Much better. Really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll have a look. Oh yeah, that does look quite good. Is it a bit?
No, because that casts all sorts of shadows onto your face.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's added on purpose to it. There you go.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I don't want shadows on my face. Good God.
Yes, you can only have a maximum of 25 on Zoom. Because I think you'd have to see everyone at once and the screen would be so crowded.
Oh, you have to see everyone. Oh, that wouldn't work for us.
Well, there'd be no room, would there?
No.
Anyway, this is fine, yeah?
Yeah, this is fine. So I'll let you all catch up, guys. Thumbs up when you're there, and then we'll stick our man in.
Ooh.
Do you want to go and put Friends Friday on?
Why?
Well, I don't know. Are you happy sitting there with...
I like Mum.
I know. If you're happy, darling. Well, Jamie isn't painting tonight, which is why he's in with us, chatting away.
Loads of thumbs up.
It's thumbs up, great. Now, I've got my sketch here of what I've done to make drawing a naked man really easy. It's a bit odd, but it works. So let's get to it. We want a little brush. And I'm going to do this in brown. I suggest you do it in the yellow ochre. If you can see it. Depends how thick you've done it. Let me have a test and see if you can see the yellow ochre on top. Oh yeah, you can. Just do it with the yellow ochre, guys. I'm going to do it in brown so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, everyone's saying that this setup's fine.
Now we need the paint to dry a little bit more. This is the problem. We'll just hang around for 5 minutes. What shall we do? Could you all tell me what you're drinking?
A wine.
And what's everyone been doing to keep busy in this quarantine? We seem to have not stopped, haven't we?
We haven't stopped. No, we've been really busy. I think that this is a good, it's a good thing for us to do, the painting live. I'm really enjoying it, especially the kids' ones. I'm hoping that we'll really enjoy tonight's one as well.
It's a nice atmosphere. Oh, Wendy Harker's drinking white wine tonight.
Well, hey, Wendy.
Party.
Now, Wendy is what is she to me? She's my niece's stepmom.
So...
But she's not a horrible stepmom, she's a lovely stepmom. Not that all stepmoms are horrible. No, I didn't say that. Just Cinderella, that sort of malarkey. But Wendy's lovely. But that's what my relationship is.
She's been painting all of these.
Yes, has she?
I believe she's done a lot of them, yeah.
Oh, yes, because she got a paint pack. So
Ray
she's
is
got
on the red
everything she
wine.
needs. Red wine. Oh, that's because she's in France.
Ooh. Gina's on the Chenin Blanc. I'm not great at wine, so I don't know all those.
White wine.
Adrian Nicholas is on Di Serrano on ice.
Oh, lovely. And Adrian, are you painting? Adrienne?
Yeah. Lots of red wine. Ooh. Gertie Graham's on 7-Up till about 8 o'clock, and then it'll be gin.
Oh, wise. Get the basics in.
Cassie's on the Chardonnay. A lot of wine. Everyone's having wine.
Hey, good. That's part of it, isn't it? That is part of it.
And again, another question asking if this is recorded like the last one. Yes, this will be going onto YouTube. within, hopefully tonight if we can get it on there, or at least tomorrow morning. There'll be a link on in the next, either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'll leave Amber in charge of all my technical stuff, so you know.
Suzanne Coulson, cider in a wine glass.
What? Oh, cider. Oh, well, that's okay. That's cultured for you, isn't it? Right, have a feel of your paintings. See how they're doing. Mine's still a little wet. I'm going to get going anyway. I'm going to go in with this brownie colour that I made earlier. It looks a bit pooey, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
How do you make that, just for everyone watching? Are you using...
They're not using that. They're using the yellow
important.
ochre. You use the yellow ochre, okay, as long as it shows up. If it doesn't show up...
Mix a tiny bit of black in, just a teensy bit to make it...
Tiny bit of black into your yellow so that it will show up. But you
might not work.
Let's have a look. I think you'd be better with a darker colour than a lighter colour, but let's have a look.
I just thought.
Oh yeah, you could do them in white. Do them in white or yellow.
Because this is just an outline, isn't it?
Yeah, this is just what we're doing now. It's just the basic.
So just whatever shows up is best.
Yeah, this is just the basic shape of the body. Don't worry if you go wrong, because we can just sort it out. But we really need the paint to be dry. That's the only thing to sort it out. Has everyone finished? Everyone put your brushes down, because we do need to get it dry.
Oh, Jennifer Murray says, love these and can't wait till we can do these together again. So much fun.
Yes, it is fun. It is just... Do you think it's more fun? It is more fun together. Why am I even asking? Of course it's more fun together. It's more fun in the pub, all together, having a laugh.
But but for people who are across the country, this is a good this is a good idea to continue on anyway, potentially, isn't it?
Yes, I think we are going to continue doing these live streams, and we're also going to put some onto the website that are that you can access anytime. We're looking into all the different options of what we can do, because you know it's worked quite well. I think we're quite enjoying it, aren't we?
Bev said that there's a bit of a theme developing with the descriptions of brown paint. I thought of that too. You have said that a lot.
Well, it happens, doesn't it? I don't know. Well, how else should I describe it?
What else is brown? Tree bark?
Yes. What else?
I can't think of anything else.
And it's quite a descriptive word. It's quite a good descriptor, I think.
Gemma's got a triple gin.
A triple gin? Is she painting?
Let's find out. Oh, mud. Mud is brown.
Oh, mud. Mud, yes. Yes. Could use mud.
Becky Stone has said she's in Bristol. Where are we? We are in the beautiful countryside of Northumberland. So it's a bit of distance. So yeah, live streams will be good for people who are enjoying it from afar. We had people in cross country, didn't we? In different countries.
Right, in France. And where were those children doing it the other day?
Qatar.
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 I said it wrong.
Guitar.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh yeah.
Is it ready?
Shall we press on? Okay. What we're going to do? Can you see?
Chocolate brown.
Chocolate. That's what we should have used.
I can't believe I didn't think of that, to be honest.
Right. Oh, wait, can you see?
Yes.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Do you want me to zoom?
No, you can stay back there as long as you can see.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. We're just going to do a line. Like we normally do, really. Don't know quite this is going to work for me, but you know, this is just my... Right, we're going to mark this out into thirds. See, just roughly. So I reckon there, and there. So just measure it up and just roughly into thirds. And then we're going to do his head.
So what is that? Just a circle at the top?
Well, it's like an egg shape, look. And it's sort of slanty like that. It's more over that side than that side.
I'll bring it over so people can have a little assess. Does it need to be that thick, or is that just to...
No, that's just me messing it up.
So just one line?
One line would do. Just I wanted to get it roughly the right size. I might make it even bigger though, guys. So quite a big circle. And that's, well, not a circle, a sort of egg shape. Guys, if you've got a different way of doing the body, if you've done it before, do it your way. This is just the way that I've devised to do this. Then I want you to measure one of your thirds. And go like that. Dot, dot. And I want the dots roughly at the bottom of the circle.
Hold on. Pause it there then maybe. Show that.
This is the head and this is going to be the shoulders.
Oh, we've got Sarah, Joe and Stacey who are neighbours who are zooming in from Lincoln.
Oh! Good. We're not zooming though, are we?
Well, it's on... they might be zooming each other.
Ah, there's...
what?
Right, now are you all ready? Right, so we're going to go from about halfway... Actually, we'll do a line. Do a line there.
Maybe if you stand on the other side of this, just we're getting your shadow on the canvas.
Oh,
as
right.
Well. So if you could...
So the light isn't that great.
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine if you stand from there. There's no shadow at all, but it's just... So what are we doing there?
Just lines down from there, look, like that.
Fiona's watching.
Well, hey! Fifi! I've got the tiara on. Not the one you got me for my birthday with my age on, which I'm not going to mention. But the tiara that we all got, we were meant to wear. Anyway, it's... You know. Okay, so you've got the funny circle, 2 lines. Got a sketch of what I'm doing here. And then just under, about halfway there, that sounds huge, but make these a bit bigger. And we're going to go about that far. About that far, which is, oh right, yeah, it is from the middle to that shoulder blade, that width. And it's just about halfway, just a little bit higher than halfway under that mark. And then we're just going to join them up.
If it's too fast at any point, just let us know.
I'm just getting another drink. Could all go terribly wrong now.
Oh.
Right.
Looking for the best music videos? Then you should check out Adonis.
And then slightly under there, another line. A little bit wider. And then we're just going to join that up. Now I know this looks very odd, guys, but it is going to work. We have made him slightly bigger, so his legs aren't going to be as long. That's okay. We'll have to do his knees, make it easier. Now if we had another light from here, that would dissipate the shadow.
Yeah.
Right. adjacent to his waist.
Hold on, should we hold it there for a second?
Right, yeah.
Just let me go get to there. If you've got to that point,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up and we'll continue on.
How are we doing?
Good.
Couple of thumbs up in. If you're not ready at all and panicking,
Sad face.
sad face. Oh, Yvonne said she's too late to paint because she's just come into the lambing shed. She's from the gardens. I know her from the gardens. She works in the yurt with me.
Oh, right.
But she's been out lambing
Oh.
and she's having a drink and watching. Well, it will be on YouTube if you'd like to do it later on, but we'll see you for the hair.
Is she going to do the hair with us?
Yes. That works well if you're on a farm, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, are we all ready?
Yeah, we've got our thumbs up coming in now.
Right, we're going to go out to here. We're going to have a circle like that. Adjacent to that line and out to here, another circle. We're going to have that one slightly further out than we're going to have that one. Okay, dead easy.
Fiona's got her June tea and she's watching, but she's a bit late, so she's going to have to catch up.
Is she drawing though? Is she going to do it?
I believe so. Quite like this music.
Yeah, it's okay actually. It was a bit dodgy yesterday.
You can pretend we're in a jazz bar. So what are you doing there?
Just a line down to there and a line across. And then same on the other side, a line down to there. And then a line down, coming further down, like that. Dead easy, can't go wrong. I'm going to get his legs in, then I'm going to stand back and let you catch up. We're not putting any shape in now, they're just squares or anything. I'm going to be in a bit of trouble here because I'm doing mine in brown, but as we said earlier, you're doing yours in yellow. See, I might have done that a bit thick, but you know, never mind, we'll be alright. There you are, so that one's straight down and that one's slightly out. It'll all come together, guys. Right, I'll see you later. I'm going off for another, I'm getting another drink. See you later. Okay, I'm back. Put your thumbs in now. Let me come from slightly lower.
Oh, we've lost the camera.
Have we?
The angle, sorry. No one can see.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. Right, so go back. What have you just done, just to show everyone?
Okay, I've just put his arms in around there. I'm looking for a space like that. In that one. And like that there. We're going to sort him out in a minute, so he'll all come together. So that's basically what we're looking for. We're going to sort them all out with a bit of black in a minute. Okay, so what we've done now is we've got the basic shape of our human foreman. We're going to sort him out. He's wearing this towel that's slipping off rather seductively to hide his buttocks, because you get into trouble off Facebook for having buttocks. And we're going to sort it all out in a minute. Thumbs up if you're up to speed, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the line in the middle there, just while I can. Up to speed? Thumbs up,
We've had
guys?
a couple of thumbs up. Yeah.
How's the wine going?
This is a tricky bit though, isn't it? Yeah, we've had a few thumbs up.
Ditto.
No sad faces, so I assume
We're doing okay.
we're good.
Great. What we can do now is just get rid of some of these lines. What I've got is my big brush. I've wet it and I've dried it so it's clean and it's moist. And I'm just going to get rid of some of the lines that we've got in as guidelines. Yours should disappear much easier than mine because you've used yellow or white. So I'm hoping yours are just all disappearing. Wetting my brush, drying my brush, damp brush. And I'm just getting rid of the lines. While I can. Now up at the head, oh, this music's getting better and better, Amber. This is a good job done.
Thank you.
I'm going to sort that out there. We don't want that square bit there, so we'll just sort it out like that. Can you see him coming? You should have the basic shape of a man there. Has everyone got the basic shape? We're going to sort him out in a minute. Put his little towel on. There you are. All I've done is rubbed out the basic lines in the centre of the... If you want to just put his buttocks in, feel free. It's just I can't. Facebook won't let me, but you can. Just get whoever's around you to strip off and so you can see the basic shape of a buttock and stick it in.
I'm not doing that.
Yours are too... Not quite what I want for this painting.
Oi.
So just with your big brush, like I said, just get rid of all the guidelines that we've had and you're left with a basic shape of the body. If you're using anything other than acrylic paints, this might be a bit tricky. The oil pastels. So if you've got any white spirit, you could use that. That would really move it around. If not, just leave it and go over the top. Or scratch it off. You could scratch off oil pastels actually. If you've got a palette knife or even
a
credit card you could cut up, you could just scratch it off because basically you just want the basic outline of the man. We're going to put all the detail in later with a bit of black. Are we all up to speed? Thumbs up, guys. Any problems, let me know. Amber shall tell me. Amber, my very lovely assistant, is actually my daughter. Because we're in lockdown. And there's just her, me and Jamie. A mad dog and a cat. Happy as Larry we are. Having homemade pizzas tonight.
Made by me.
Made by my daughter. Oh, and we've got Woody and Woody.
Which is not a euphemism.
Actually, yes, which is not a euphemism. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Are they there?
Oh, we've got a couple of sad faces. People probably aren't ready yet.
Okay, I'm hanging on. I'm
Yeah,
showing you all Woody. Can you see
We've
them?
seen them.
What we might do is, not this week obviously because we're doing an Easter parent and child one, but the week after that, how about a Woody?
Copyright, maybe?
Well, we could just do a cowboy that looks like Woody and say that's what it is.
Yeah.
We'll do a cowboy that looks like Woody and a spaceman that looks like Buzz, and we'll call them Fred and Ernie.
You're offending me.
Or something else. What can we call them then?
You're offending me.
Your frenemy?
What's going on?
The Toy Story. And in me, you've got a friend in me. Yes, we could play that while we do it. Okay, how are we doing? Has anyone got any props? It's all going to come together, guys. I did tell you that there was a point. Oh, come round here so you can see. I did tell you that there's a point in this where it is going to look terrible. It might be looking terrible at the minute. It doesn't look very good, does it? I mean, let's be honest. But it's all going to pull together. The black and the white are going to pull it all together. We're going to do the black next. And then right at the end, we'll put the white on. And you will be amazed how good it will look.
Ray says it looks like he's having a wee.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, that isn't... I thought that earlier. I thought, oh, what is he doing? But I think once we get his...
toga.
His little bit of cloth on, it helps. And I think you might think he's holding his cloth up, having a wee, or something else. What we'll do is we'll try and get that arm to come more down like that, and then it doesn't look so much like he's having a wee. What do you think?
Oh wow.
I think it's fine.
You think it's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Ray, I'm going to go and get the painting of the naked lady I did for you to look at.
Right, I think people are probably ready to carry on.
Are they ready to move on? Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to get our little brush. Now I'm going to find this tricky because I don't paint from this side normally, so I might find this a little bit hard. But I'm going to give it a go.
So we could move the lamp to the other side potentially, and then you won't get the shadow that way. Get it the other way.
Oh no, that might... Hold on, let me see. Yes, I am better this way. I do find it quite hard that way.
Okay, let's try this then.
Okay, Technical difficulties yet again.
It's a bit low cast, that. It'd be better if we just have it up here somehow. But I'll hold it for now. That's fine.
How can we do it?
I'll hold it for now. Just do that and then...
Okay, yeah. And then you can put it back. Okay, I'm getting my little brush and I'm getting some black. I'm wetting it. I want it to be flowing really well. I want a sort of floaty brush, if that makes sense. And what we're going to do, I want a smaller brush, is we're going to do fine strokes, almost like we're drawing.
Could you possibly move the easel back and then I can rest it on here and zoom in a bit?
Hold on. Is that okay?
Yeah. And I'll just come in a bit closer so you can see what's going on.
So what I'm doing,
Sorry, one second, just skip that out of it.
is I'm just sort of going around his body and quite, sort of like I'm drawing, with a thin brush and little strokes.
He's got a very thin little waist.
Yes, I think we can sort that out later.
Not a bad thing.
I don't know. Should men have little waists?
So you're bringing that line up to there.
Yeah, right up to there. Bring that up, and then we'll sort out his head later properly, but we'll just sketch it in roughly.
So you bring it past, like halfway past the circle, don't you?
Yeah, so basically it's sort of quite flat going up there and flat there. Don't know why it's flat, but it sort of works. I think men are a bit flat, aren't they? There we are. I bet we've got no men watching this at all. Oh, I should have told Daniel and... Oh, yes, I should have done. They'd have liked this. I'll tell them to watch it on YouTube. Guys, we'll sort this all out later. It's all going to come together. Right. Going to get his shoulder, his bicep in. Right down. That's going to be his elbow. If it's gone a bit wrong, we can just sort it out. That's going to be a sort of nappy. So I'm just sort of basically sketching in roughly what's happening. I'm going to give him a bit of a thigh. I'm going to have his knees sort of there. So I'm just going to go like that for now. Leave him a gap in between his legs. Just give him that a bit of width, a little bit of shading there. So I've just basically put the outline of him in.
I'll just pop this back on the stand.
I'm going to give it, actually I'm just going to give him that line just down the middle and put his towel on. So his towel is sort of slightly up that side. Sort of coming down to there. And how much is I want to come down there?
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to move this light back. The camera's gone again. Sorry, I don't know why. It's just...
Oh no.
We've got a better stand this time, but still a little bit of
We're
issues.
getting a proper tripod. We're sorting all of this out, guys. Right, we'll leave that there just for you to catch up, because that was a bit tricky. Basically, you're just sketching around the body. You're giving it a little bit of shape here, a little bit of shape on his biceps, a little bit of shape there, shoulders. We're going to do more work on that, obviously. I've sketched in where his towel's going to go, and I've put some knees in. But basically, that's all you're doing at the minute. I think Jamie's going to go and watch Friends. How's everyone doing? Let me know, give me some feedback. Robert Martin, I don't think you need it. Oh, is that Gemma using Robert's phone? Just, you can see how I've done it now. Just sketch it in the way it is there and it'll work. Dead easy, isn't it? Isn't it easy doing the naked form? If you're having trouble with a towel, just put buttocks in. You don't need a towel. Buttocks will work.
How do you do the towel? Gemma says she's struggling.
She's struggling to do the towel?
Or she just couldn't see it. I think it was because the camera went.
Oh, because the camera went. Well, look, it's just...
Got a bit of country music.
I'll talk you through the towel. It's slightly higher at that side. Coming down there. You want his arm to come down there. I'm going to sort that out. I'm going to make his arm a bit thinner there. I'm going to get rid of any of the bits that I don't want. I'm going to have his towel sort of, it's going to go like that. Put some lines on just so you can see it. See, it looks all right already, doesn't it?
Heidi Store thought you were having a live model for this.
Oh, Heidi, I do when I do the class properly. Heidi, you'd love it. Come up north, bring some friends, darling, and we'll do it. He's called, what's he called again? Aidan. He's very, very, very attractive. Oh, the light's gone.
Oh, not. Oh my goodness.
Heidi knows all about live streams. Heidi does lovely makeup on live streams. Yeah, I couldn't get him in for 2 hours. He's so expensive, darling. Costs me a...
Well, we're in quarantine as well.
Yes, and we're in quarantine. We can't get naked men running around. Goodness gracious. So we're just imagining he's here and just doing that. And I couldn't even do naked. You can't have buttocks on Facebook. They really don't like it. I don't know why. They just don't seem to like it. And if you're trying to advertise what you're doing, you know, and they won't let you do it because you've got buttocks on the page, it's no good at all. Are you painting, Heidi? That's what I want to know. You should give it a go. It's dead easy. Look, I broke it down into triangles and a funny circle and a square. Honestly, it was easy, easy, easy. Right, happy faces if you're there. Happy faces if you're there. Do you keep having...
Leave the cat alone. Get out. Go on. Go away. No one wants you here. You're mean. She's so mean.
Oh, Heidi, you must do it again another time.
How's everyone's looking? Are they looking...
Are they looking good, guys? Because, come on, I made it real easy. It was triangles, a square, some circles. It was dead easy. Anyone could do it. I'm going to go in with my big brush, which I've wet. Get rid of some of the bits that I don't want. I made his waist a bit bigger, didn't I?
Hold on, what?
I was over there looking at it Guys, get a bit of distance from your work. You'll see where you've gone wrong, and I'm just getting rid of some of the lines that I don't want with my big brush, like we did earlier. It's just like using an eraser. Just wet your brush, dry your brush, and I'm just splodging on. It's gone a bit mucky, so I'm going to stop. We're going to do this all black in a minute, so...
Tanya Gilroy doesn't think the head's right on hers. Obviously we can't see it, but...
Right, Tanya, if you don't think it's right, just do...
I'll bring it. Do you want me to bring it?
Mm-hmm. Just do a big circle again there, like that. Okay? And that should just help get the shape right. So just
And
a
this is like the nape of
big
his
circle.
neck, is it? That's like the nape of his neck.
Yes, that's the nape of his neck there. So it's not, you know, his whole head. He's got his head down. He's like this, look. It'll all come together.
Everyone's got all sorts of different shaped men. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I like a different shape, man. Rare you get one like this. Okay, are we all ready? Are we all ready? How are we doing for smiley faces, eh? Oh, your man looks really skinny. Just make him bigger. Make him bigger, Gina. Your arms are wrong. Put the dots in again, the circles, where his elbows are, adjacent to his waist. They're both level with his waist. Just do a line down, and then fill them in with the muscles. What we're basically doing, guys, it's like a skeleton. It's a Pin Man skeleton.
Have you got the original, the sketch?
Yes. Where's the other sketch? The other one was clearer, I think.
Thrown it away.
I've got a shopping list on it. Basically, that was it. Look, it's just a line down to there, a circle, a line. A line. And then you just fatten them up. You just put the muscles in. Guys, you know where the muscles are. So that's all you're doing. You're drawing the elbows in, and then you're just sort of sticking the muscles on. So just a bit of bit wider there, narrower, bit wider there. I'm going to put his back going up there. Right. Has that helped, Cassie? Nikki, are you in Holland? Oh no, you live up in bloody, where do you live now? Birmingham. Are you painting though? That's what I want to know. Samantha's there as well. Are you with Ray? Right, have we got any happy faces ready to go on? Has it helped? Oh, good. Manchester, yeah, sorry. Yes, Manchester. Oh, thumbs up. Oh, a sad face. Whose is a sad face? Nikki has asked me to ask him to turn around. Well, yeah, because everyone wonders what he's doing. That's the thing, Nikki. What do you think he's doing? Oh.
Can't wait that pizza.
Okay, guys, we're going to go on with a bit of black. Are we all nearly there?
He looks great.
You're talking about mine?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, you don't want
We can't type what
you
he's
don't want
doing.
the video to get taken
no.
down. Inappropriateness.
No. Okay,
I think everyone knows that.
I'm going to get my middle brush. Oh, where is my middle brush here? Middle brush. And I'm going to get a bit of black, but very watery. Very watery black, so it's very thin. Almost transparent. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some black on for the shadow and the shading. Yeah, is that okay, Amber?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've just got the angle.
Oh, the angle, yeah, you're fine. Under his little towel.
Yeah, under where his towel is. I should put some little marks in there for what he's doing, shouldn't I? Put a bit of shading in there. And what I'm doing is, I'm just sort of sliding it around. Here, I'm going in, it's a bit wet. This arm I'm going to have quite dark. I'm keeping it quite wet. It's got a bit too dark there, but I can sort that in a minute.
How do you sort it? It's gone too dark.
Right, I'll show you.
Just if anyone was thinking that theirs had gone the same way.
I'll just, right, what you do is just wet your brush, dry your brush. Oh, actually, don't dry it, just wet it, dry it so it's clean, then wet it again and just dab it. You want it quite wet and just go in like that. And then keep drying it on a cloth.
Just take up some of the paint.
Yeah, and you can just lift off the paint. I'm going to do a bit of that in a minute. Yeah, so we're just sliding the black on. I'm not painting it, I'm saying sliding because I'm sort of using that bit of my brush. I don't know quite what to say, it's not the, the flat of my brush.
Tanya Gilroy says that her fella looks like he's inspecting his assets.
I think they all look like that. That's what men do a lot though, don't they? They're always bloody looking at their willies. Admiring them. Sorry if there's any men. I don't mean it. I do like men, I'm just a bit disillusioned. That's all I'm doing, I'm just sort of sticking in the black.
And you're leaving a bit of light at the sort of spine area.
Yes.
That's nice.
Not too bad, is it? It's coming together. So, yeah, I'm going to do that a bit lighter there because I'm going to put a shoulder blade in. So if you want to make it lighter, if you wet it like that and then you just go in with a cloth, you can make it really lighter, look. So you can just play on with paint and just have... Especially if it's on a board or a canvas. If it's on paper, guys, you won't be able to do all of that. You do need the proper stuff, really. I keep saying you can do it on anything. It's not really true.
You could use watercolour and paper.
Oh, you could use watercolour and paper, yeah, but you couldn't do this.
But watercolour paper?
Oh, you could use watercolour paper, yeah.
Like thicker sort of sketchbook paper?
Yeah.
I've managed to paint on them before. When needs must.
I'm going to take a bit of that off there, a bit off up there. So I'm just playing on, guys. I'm just messing on what I think. Where I want a bit of light and a bit of shade. I'm going to go in and do some really dark bits in a minute. Right, I'm just going to leave that there so you can see roughly what we're doing. This chap's a bit skinnier than my previous one. That's not a bad thing.
He's lean.
It's a lean, tight machine. And I think his towel's dropping off a bit more. It's getting late. I've had a drink. Actually.
Why not over the 9 o'clock?
Amber Dumber Dilly Doo, can you get me another one?
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, you've got to remember, the human body, it's hard to do. And I've done it before. I do prefer having a live model in. Heidi, you are right. Let me tell you about Aidan, my life model, because it's really funny. I'd gone down, I was visiting a friend in London, Leslie Golomsky, to anyone that knows her, and I'm rabbiting on, oh, I'm doing this thing called Tiddly Painters, oh, it's really great, oh, I go to pubs and clubs and people come and we paint and we have a great time and we drink wine and it's really good fun. And I'm going to do hen nights and I'm going to get a naked male model and it's going to be great, I'm going to be rich beyond my wildest dreams. So I've told her all of that, and then I hadn't done it. I had done the Tiddly Painters, I hadn't gotten the male model and done all of that business. But people keep coming up to me in pubs, bars, I'll be standing at the bar and a guy will come up, loping up beside me and go, "If you're ever looking for a male model," gives me all that, you know what they're like. So anyway, I didn't think it would be a problem to get one. So anyway, Leslie phones up, she went, oh, we're all coming up to do the male model. We're coming up in a couple of weeks. Well, of course I didn't have one. So I'm running around trying to find someone to take their clothes off. And can you get a man to take your clothes off for that sort of thing? No, I couldn't get anyone to do it. So I ended up phoning a strip club. And the strip club said to look in a catalogue and pick out which guy I wanted. So I started flicking through the catalogue on the internet, obviously. And there was the Italian stallion, there was the blonde Adonis. It just went on and on. And I just went, I've just got back in touch. And I said, look, I can't choose. Just send me someone with a sense of humour. So he sent me Aidan. And he said, what do you want Aidan to do? I said, I want him to walk in the room with a dressing gown on and drop the dressing gown. And they went, oh, right, great. But I don't know if he's got a dressing gown. I said, oh, I've got a dressing gown. He can borrow my dressing gown. And he said, oh, darling, he'll never fit in your dressing gown. He's huge. So anyway, he came and he was really professional and he does just that and he's really funny. And we go around, he does 2 short poses and a long pose. And we go around and look at all of the sketches and sort of, give advice and critical feedback. But it's like Mary Berry and Paul Hollywood. I'm Mary Berry. And I'm looking for soggy bottoms, but he's just looking for who's been flattering. And whoever's given him the biggest appendage actually gets, it gets the most praise. It's very unfair. Anyway, it's a brilliant night. If anyone want to come up and do it, I have got one now. He's called Aidan and he's great. Really funny. Okay, are we ready to move on? Yep. Thumbs up? We must be. I've been boring you all with my tales. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to put some proper black in. So we needed to let it dry anyway. I'm going to stick with my middle brush or get your little brush and we're going to actually put some black on his arm here.
Bring it over.
I'm just going to put a couple of little marks there for his elbow. A couple of marks there. We're going to go in with some white later, sort that out. I'm going to go under here, very black. Slide it down into that grey we did earlier. Here, I'm going to give him a bit of a backbone. I'm going to... hardly any paint left on my brush, and if you want to blend it in anywhere, that's what to do. Get hardly any paint on your brush and just go back in and just blend it a bit like that, because I don't want a definite line where it finishes. I want it just to blend. I want that to blend a bit. I've got hardly any paint on my brush now, and I'm just sort of doing that, what we were doing earlier. I'm not sort of painting as much as sort of just, let me have a look from a distance. How's that looking? Yeah,
I think his arms need a bit more bulge on them.
Do they? Should we have bigger arms, darling? Okay, I'm going to get my little brush. I'm going to give him a bit of a, yeah. I'm going to sort, actually I quite like that elbow, that shoulder, never mind. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to draw in the negative space, and the negative space is the space, is the nothingness. I've actually painted the nothingness. I've been looking at my other painting and painted that space because I want to create that sort of shape. I'm going to make this arm a bit bigger. I'm going to blend that with my middle brush. I'm going to wet it and dry it and take off some of that paint. There we are. And I'm going to do that negative space as well. So I'm actually painting the shape of the space. I'm not painting his body. I'm painting the shape that I want that space to be. And I want it to sort of come in a bit and come out a bit. There. Giving him a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of a bulge there. But I want to.
A little bit of love handle.
I don't know if it's a love handle or it might be an
ab.
An ab coming round
from the side, yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel better about it being an ab. This is the man of my dreams. Why would he have a love handle? Okay, there we go. Is that looking a bit better, Amber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks great.
I'm going to blacken that bit there. I'm going to put in some lighter bits like we did before. Guys, how you all doing? Give me some feedback. Come on. I bet for some of you this is the first time you've done a human form, yeah? It's not easy.
What are you doing there?
I'm just going over bits where I want a bit of light with a bit of water and my cloth. So whatever cloth you've got, a bit of toilet paper, kitchen roll, just wet it and then just take it off where you want a bit of light. I'm going to leave you to look at that. And you can all catch up. We're just playing on, guys. You can't do anything wrong. Remember that. I'm going to make his legs a better shape in a minute. So I'll just leave that there for you to... Okay, so I think it's looking okay. I'm quite happy with that, really. Might sort his legs out a bit. you all doing? Any comments? Oh, Laurie Hope's watching. Hi, Laurie. Michelle James. Oh, hello. Thank you, Heidi. That's very nice of you. Well, I spent a long time doing this when I should have been concentrating on casino work, if you remember. Never mind. Yes, I did all of my studying at St. Martin's and everything and worked in casinos at the same time. It was very naughty. Great job though, I loved it. Yeah, oil pastels aren't the easiest of mediums. Are you taking off? Scrape off, and hopefully that might work a bit. I'm going to take a bit more paint off his legs. So if anyone wants to watch how to take paint off, here it is. I've got my middle brush quite wet. Got in like that. Can't always do this, it's just this painting is, you know, we've kept it quite a fluid painting and quite a thin painting. Can't always do this with acrylics, but can today. And I quite want it, I want that bits of white here and there. Not quite that much though. There we are. So what is a really good idea, guys, is to get a bit of distance from your painting. I'm actually going to put some colours into some black into his. Going to put a bit of black into his towel. Yeah, this is a really mindful thing to do. You do this, you don't think of anything else, you just think about getting your man right. If we were doing his buttocks, would have been thinking about getting his buttocks right. But we are just thinking about how we can make him look right. We're not thinking about any of this bloody stuff that's going on. How long is it going to go on for, guys? I don't know. Am I going to be trapped doing this at home and not being able to go out to me clubs and pubs to do it? Trapped in the house painting. It could be worse. I could be trapped in the house not painting. Right, I'm going to go in with my little brush in a minute. Do his ear. Do some white stuff. I'm going to wait till Amber comes back to get his ear in the right place because I need her to be really close. What we'll do now is we'll do a bit of white. Get your middle brush or your little brush, some white.
There you are.
Thank you. And we're just going to slide it in again. I keep saying slide it in, I'm sorry, it's how I think about it. Going to go a bit down his arm.
Do you need me to zoom?
So now, yeah, if you want to. Now's the time to make his arm a bit bigger. I want it right over his shoulder. I want his shoulder quite light. I'm going to put a bit on his, there, bit down there. Just where you think the light would be hitting them. Have a little bit of light there. Quite a lot on his shoulders, and that's going to go right up to there. Get a bit on his leg. I'll leave that till it dries, I think. Right, I'm going to sort his face out in a minute. You'll need to be ready to do that because I want you to do that with me. So while I'm waiting for you, I'm going to put some white into his towel. You can all do this later. I'm just waiting for you all to catch up so that we can work together on his face because that is quite a tricky bit.
So if people put thumbs up when they're ready, and if anyone's like seriously not ready, the sad face, so we can hold on for you.
I'm not going to do the whole thing white. I'm quite liking having some of this yellow showing through. And we are painting this quite like
Sketch,
a sketch, really. We're not painting it like a proper full-on painting. But that's just because that's the way I like... We're doing it like this because that's the way I like life things. I like them sort of more like drawings than... Ray, are you listening to that? Right, let me get away from this to have a look and see what I think. I think a bit of white on that leg just for balance, really. Don't think it needs it so much as just a... Let's have a look from over here. I'm not looking at his face because I haven't done it yet. As always, it's not as good as the one I've done previously, but that's just the way life is. I might put a bit more black in there in a minute, put a bit more white there.
I think Ray needs some help with something.
All right, I'm coming, Ray.
I'm not sure what though. It just says help.
Oh, that's Sam that's saying
yeah,
help.
it's Ray's
daughter.
Ray's using
Oh,
her computer.
right. I've got what's happening. Help. What do you mean help?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. What's occurring, Ray? Oh, I get it. You're on Sam's... Oh, I get it. Are we all ready? We're ready to go. Come on then. Oh, look, I can't do it without Amber. There we are. Right. I'm going to slide a bit of black in here. I'm going to make his shoulders a bit darker. Right, what we need to do his face. I'm going to make a bit of a bigger dent there. Bit of a line there. I'm just going to make that leg a little bit wider. Just feel quite free with it, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just art, you can't do anything wrong. The only problem is when you're doing the human body, it's everyone knows what it looks like, and it can be a bit difficult. I'm giving them a bit more towel there. Right, are you all ready to do the face and the ear? There we are. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put in his eye first. So you want your little brush, I want my very little brush if I can find it, some black. Now I don't want the black too runny now because I don't want it dripping. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the eye quite low down here. Actually, I can't do this without Amber. Hold on, I'm going to go and get her to do it. Hold on a second. Just have a look at what's happening. I really need your help.
Oh, sorry, I've got to go. Mum's saying she's going through. Yeah, she's got her Facebook page and she's just
Darling. Right, I just needed to get Amber to come and help with the zoom in. Could you bring it in, darling? And we're going to do the face.
Here we are. Oh,
do you want to go around that way?
Yeah, there we go.
Is that okay? Oh, do we need to move the light again?
Hold on, it'd be better if I'm here and you're there.
Yes, I can't. Oh well, I'll try. I find it hard painting from this side. Now I don't really know why. I'm just going to sort of... Oh, good God.
Hold on, then I'll move the light. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, I'll just shift this to here for now. Just for this bit. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, that's much better for me. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, so we're going to do his head. And as I said, it's sort of a bit square, it's a bit odd. Coming down like that. Look, I did that eye all in the wrong place. Forehead like that, and his eye I'm going to have there. It's just a triangle, not much more than that. And then his ear, if you feel across from your eye, the top of your ear is on the same thingy as your eye. So I'm going to have the top of his ear here. I'm going to go very lightly like that. Didn't want it to be that thick, but that's okay. We can sort that in a minute. And I'm going to put a bit of shading behind that, like that. Yeah, that's about right. Bit of shading behind it. I'm going to put a bit of hair in. I've got my brush, hardly any paint on it. I'm going to have them slightly receding because I want them to be slightly older. I quite like that look on a man. That looks really odd. Have I done his ear too far back? I have. Okay guys, I've done his ear wrong. I'm going to get rid. There we are. Easily done.
It's just that part. Once that's gone, it'll look better.
That bit, yeah.
Yeah, that mistake bit.
Yeah, I'm going to put some white on there in a minute. So we're just going to stick a bit of black around the ear, just as shading.
And on that one, it comes down a little bit as well.
Yeah.
A sideburn.
Yeah, that's better. A bit Elvis there, isn't it? Cool.
You're just taking that line away.
Yeah. I think I had it a bit... Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get rid of that one. And put them back in a minute. That's better. Actually, I think what it is it should be more like that. Anyway, not going to mess too much. Yeah, I thought.
Bev said it's looking really good. It's come together.
Oh, thank you, Beth.
It looks 3D.
Ooh. Looking a bit more hair. Have I done his hair too dark? Do you
No,
think
that's fine.
what it is?
That's fine, yeah. You just need to do
Perhaps
white
if-
on the face.
Yes, the white. Okay, guys, I'm getting my... Is everyone up to speed? Going to give him a bit of white on his forehead.
Fiona's asked if you could make him come alive at the end.
Oh. God, I wouldn't know what to do with him, Fiona. It's been so long.
Nice.
Bit too much information. I think his ear isn't big enough. That's what the problem is.
The good thing about this is if the proportions are a bit off, you can just step back, look at it and fix it pretty easily.
Yeah, with acrylics you can, yes. It's just like go around it with a bit of white around the ear. It's not big enough his ear, I'm going to make it a bit bigger. So just a loop for the ear, you just go like that. Bit of white in the centre there. We'll put a bit of black in there in a minute. That'll sort. Oh, that's better. That's a better size. You want a big ear, don't you? Right. What else do we need to do? A little bit of colour in the background. Sort his neck out a bit.
He's looking good though from a distance.
How's everyone doing? Any feedback?
Right, I'll pop this back on the
I bet
stand.
everyone's concentrating, that's why, isn't it?
I know.
Else they've all given up and gone in and got a lager. How's everyone doing with the wine?
Sorry, I'm just popping the light back around this side.
Okay.
Yeah, there we are. This lighting is far better though.
Yes, it is. And when you think we're doing it at night time today, and it's...
Bev's asked, who is he modelled on? George Clooney? In his younger years?
Okay, I think I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to put in a bit of white in the background. And I've finished. Guys, how you doing? You can have a look, see how you're all doing. I'm going to put some little white lines in, just here and there. Don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm just using my little brush and... Oh, I've got black on there and everything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting a bit of white on in the background. Just here and there. I've gone off with my little brush now onto a bigger brush. And these bits of lines around there, I quite like it, these bits here that, you know, perhaps shouldn't be there. I think they add to it, especially in a life drawing. You want to see some marks where, yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that now. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that now. Might put a bit more white on his body. Right guys, so we're doing the hair next week. If anyone's got any ideas, if they've enjoyed tonight, do you want to do another one? I don't know. Let me know. I'm not sure when's the best time to do the paintings. I've tried to do this one a bit later, and with the wine, which was good. So let me know what you think. When's a good time? Do you want to do it again? Let me know. Yeah. We've all got all the time in the world. I'm going to finish my drink. I'm going to go and have my pizza in a minute. Anyone got any comments? Anything gone wrong? Anything looking good?
We'll put a post on afterwards and you can all comment your men in the comments and compare.
Yes, I'd like, yeah, send me photos of what you've done and so I can have a look at it and see how it's all gone for you. I hope it's all gone well. Don't be too disappointed with yourselves if it hasn't. It is a hard thing to do. The human body is a hard thing to do. Yeah, but let me know. Send me
Cassie
the
says
photos.
she loves this time.
This time's good for Cassie, is it?
I think this is nice. I think it's been nice being kind of a relaxed atmosphere.
Do you think we should do it on...
Yeah, everyone says this time's perfect.
Okay, on a Friday or would a Thursday night be better?
What are you doing there?
I'm putting my signature. Sign it once you've finished. Yeah, perhaps on a Thursday night. We might do it on a Thursday night. What do you think, Amber? Or a Friday? We've got nothing else to do. It's not like we're going out, is it?
Oh, I'll just do a quick close of the face for Wendy.
Might be better on that one. Oh yes, if anyone's really enjoyed it and you want to give us a small donation, no matter how small, every little helps, darlings, because we're not actually getting any money for this. We are doing it for sheer love, aren't we, Amber? Actually, joking aside, we haven't got any money coming in because I'm not doing it in pubs and clubs. So if you could leave a small donation, but we are really enjoying it. It's given me and Amber something to do. We're sort of like planning the paintings, sorting out what we're going to do, sorting out how we're going to film it. I've ordered a new tripod. So yeah, it's not like we're not enjoying it. We are enjoying it. We're really having a good time. And tonight's been especially good, but I think the wine has helped. I'm blubbering on now though, aren't I? Yeah, no, it's been really great. But if you could leave a small donation, I think there's, where is it, Amber?
I'll put a link on the post. I'll put the link on the post that I'll do for this. And
Okay.
this will be on YouTube. To link to anyone who maybe has missed it that you know or anything like that. So
who may want to do a naked man. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not going to be rude there. I'm not going to be rude. I've swore I wouldn't be rude. And I have had a couple of glasses now, so I could slip into that mode. But I'm not going to. I'm going to say good night, everyone. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you've really enjoyed it. If you want to do it again, God, we've got nothing else to do. Shall we do it again? Let me know, guys. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you want to do it again. And yeah, I'll use another glass. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.